Rise and shine, beautiful humans. Yes, my name is Mrs. Samson, and welcome to Morning Mix. You already know this is where we set the mood right. Today we'll be looking at community development and volunteerism.
Yes, my name is Eric Lemibe. This is where we get to talk about community involvement and the importance of community development. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Great morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Morning Mix. This is where we get to serenade your morning with quality talk, good music, and all the whole fun. My name is Eric Lemibe. I don't do this alone. I have the beautiful, the delectable, the sweet, the yummy, the creamy. In the building. Her name is.
That's right. Give it up. My name is Mrs. Samson. You are.
Hyper finish you.
You can see. I don't even know where to even start.
Give it up.
You started it. Not me.
You started it. I just gave you a visa. You never go. You started it. Yeah, you didn't go Zimbabwe. You started it.
You have to blow your cover.
Take it easy.
No.
If you now go to Spring, what will you be doing? You just got Zimbabwean visa. You started it.
Wow.
You started it.
Wow, it's fine. All right, good morning. Eric, will you leave me alone? Please, stay behind me. Okay, guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Morning Mix. I am sure you're already enjoying yourself because we are enjoying ourselves here.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, so that should be the energy, that should be the vibe, you start your morning with, yeah? And today we'll be looking at community development and volunteerism.
Very important. Very important. You see, people don't even know what it means to build a community anymore because everybody just want to be on their own.
Yeah.
And a lot of people come out, my space. Nobody is an island.
I mean, these days.
No man.
That's true.
No man is an island. Learn to build a community. It will help you. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, these days, people just, wake up and the next thing they're off to work. They don't even care about what is happening in their community, what is happening around them. And they say, you know what? This is not my house. This is not my, it's not my...
I don't own the house.
I don't own it. So
I just do my thing and go.
You get. So even if, let's not even talk about the community now, just your surrounding, maybe your compound, your flatmates or your neighbor, you see people not even caring about the next person, your next door neighbors, so they just say that I don't owe you even greeting. Even greeting, I don't owe you. So the only thing is, we're in the same compound, do your thing, let me do mine, don't even talk to me, don't eat, but it should not be like that,
Toxic nature.
You get.
That's very toxic. You can't. How do you live in a place and you don't know your neighbors? Right. I'm not saying go poke nose or go stay nosy, but at least it's always important to know the next door neighbor, just in case, all right? Now, when it comes to building communities, and a lot of people are like, I'm just a tenant, but you raise your kids there. You live your life there. Whatever you're looking for should be around there. No matter where you go, you still come back there because that's where you call home.
Yeah.
You get me? Why not develop this community? I know a lot of people be like, even though this is a landlord association meeting, I don't attend. And I'm like, how? I don't understand. What makes you think you can survive alone?
Some will even tell you that, the fact that we're in the same community doesn't mean we're on the same level. We're not. So, you're a landlord. Look at my house. Look at my mansion.
Go where your level day now.
So you have just opportunity to be next to me. You have just opportunity to be in the same place.
Don't worry. It's okay. You see, that when we're talking about this topic, I'm like, I will talk. Don't go where your level day. Even where you find this your level, it is very important to know your community. It is very important to build your community. It is key because they say your neighbor is your next God. However you choose to see, because whenever or whatever is happening, your neighbor is the first person to know.
Yeah.
And if your neighbor chooses to say, I want to be in my space like you, whatever is coming to you will come and happen swiftly, sweetly, and nobody will know. You get me?
There's some cases of some things that will just happen, and you ask yourself, wait, are you the only one in that environment? Are you the only one at home? The person might just say, oh no, my neighbor was actually around. She was around, but why didn't you call her? I don't have her number. I don't have his number, so we don't even talk. And I'm like, are you guys fighting?
No, we're just we're ranking shoulders.
Yeah.
For nothing.
We might
for nothing.
I mean, You should. It's actually not nice for you to say you don't care about your neighbor or you don't care about where you're staying, where you're living because you're not the owner. I mean, some people will still tell you that, okay, something is wrong in this community. We want you to like contribute money, and they will tell you, go and call my landlord now. I'm just a tenant here. You don't expect me to still be paying money. And they'll be like,
and relax, that landlord does not even live in that community. All. He's just the owner of the property.
This thing is affecting you and you want us to call the landlord. How?
That is not even inhabiting or staying in that area. And you'll be asking yourself, what is going on? Build your communities. We know what we're talking about. It is always good to be nice, all right? Stay healthy. Build a relationship that will help you, alleviate some things. Because a lot of persons, your child might be going wrong. If your neighbor doesn't find or see you as a human being, your child will get into it because they say community now they help raise pikin. Your child might be going wrong and that neighbor will just be like, Mommy, I've seen it before. Mommy, Mommy, and they will allow the child get into it and they walk past.
You know that before, they will always tell you that your child is my child. You can correct my child, I can correct yours, but these days it's just don't touch my child, don't you dare.
We still have, I know, I understand. In the midst of you, saying if you see my child going wrong, please don't hesitate to, correct that child. Okay. But some persons are just too wicked. All right. Some persons are wicked. But that's not to say when you see a child going wrong, you can't correct that child. That's not to say that. You might, however the parent is to you, just try and correct that child. We're not saying this because we know you can take care of yourself. We know you are a big man. We know you are bigger than your neighbor. But pay attention. It is very important. One day, just one day, you might need that not so important neighbor to come to your rescue. And when you don't pay attention, God forbid.
I swear, it's so true. You're very right. Like there was a day that, my neighbor needed something. I think it was around 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. So he came and, knock at my door, and I opened the door and said, please, my gas. Yeah, my gas just finished and I need to cook.
Is it he or she?
He.
It's a he. More or less a he. Always a he.
I mean, just imagine we're not in good terms. Okay, you might think, is it no gas? You can just sleep and the next day but you don't know the state it was at. You don't know, maybe he needed to eat at that point. You don't know, maybe
let's digress a little. Say one day I made stew.
Okay.
Turkey stew. I just carried the turkey stew down, pour rice for fire.
Okay.
And gas just went. 12 a.m.
Wow.
Gas just went. I look up, I look down, it's far. Because there's nowhere to go that time. There's no light, nothing. I had to go and knock on somebody's door that night. Oh, if not for the fact that I'm a good neighbor.
Okay.
I wouldn't have make my rice that night. But the moment I knocked on the door, I was okay. They even brought the cylinder down for me and I was the rice, man. I was okay. Turkey stew. Turkey.
Like what you just said now made me remember something. You know that at times you just feel, I don't need my neighbor. I don't need them. Like there is nothing that will happen or come up
that. On the same level.
That there is nothing that will happen that I can't even do. But there are minor things that are very important that, maybe you're not home and it's raining. Imagine your windows are open. And if you're not in good terms or you don't even have your neighbor's number to, maybe just talk about little things.
What if you forget your tap on when the water is done and somebody went or somebody goes to pump the water? Your house that day will be flooded.
Yeah.
You only need good neighbors to help you say, neighbor, this thing is happening. Let me go look for a switch where I can turn this thing off, or a socket, or something where I can help salvage the situation.
Yeah.
If you're a bad neighbor, then not get respect. Take
exactly. Like this one said that even happened here. So I was not home. My sister was not, we're in different places. So she was going home. The key was with me. I didn't know it was. So I thought we'll finish early and I'll just meet up with her and we'll go home together. Yeah. So she finished before me. So she went home and she got home, she was like, I'm on my way home, I can't wait for you, but the key is not with me. I can't even go in because you need to have a key before you even enter the compound. Yeah. So, and I said, oh my God, what? She said, I need to go in because you're not coming home anytime soon. Do you want me to sleep outside? To cut the long story short, I had to call my neighbor that, please, my sister is very close. When she gets home, I'll call you so you help me open the gate and all of that. Just imagine we're not cool. or maybe I was not nice. Yeah, so you just think that okay, something might not something will never happen that you need their help. Imagine, like funny thing is I didn't even go home that day because I was on set and I had to like sleep over and all of that. So it was my neighbor that opened the door for her to like enter. There was even one that it was even my friend that came over and I was not home. So my friend stayed at my neighbor's place. Then it was So I was like,
wait, I want to understand something. That's your friend, is a she?
She
stayed over at a he.
She, no, come on.
Don't blame me.
Wow.
I'm a concerned citizen. Don't blame me.
And you're asking for details.
Concerned citizen, what do you take me for? I'm concerned. I want people to be okay. I like people to, be responsive.
That's true.
I want to know. I
see that. Yeah. I see that.
Okay. All right. It's still the morning mix. Don't mind Tomison and her neighbors and friends. All right. It's called community development. Yeah. Develop good relationship in your community. Help make sure your community is not a toxic area. Because a lot of persons are living in a community that is toxic. Yeah. When I mean toxic, they don't like themselves. They have this unnecessary pride to, do things amongst themselves. It's so bad that even when they have a faulty transformer, they can't even come together to salvage the situation. That's how bad it is. It's so bad that when there's no light or when there's no water in their community, they can't even come together to salvage the situation. It is not good. It's actually a very terrible attitude. All right, we get to wrap this up right now. We'll go for a short music break. When we come back, don't go anywhere.
All right, guys, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is still Morning Mix, yes, and we have been talking community development and volunteerism.
Yes,
these two are actually very important because a community where people don't care about each other, trust me, it's definitely going to be toxic. Yeah, so now we'll be looking at the importance of community development and also volunteering. You get so like it is very important to volunteer to take part in anything that is happening in the community. Say maybe
transformer blue.
I did transformer is faulty.
Transformer blue. Maybe they need to collect money, or they need to just go around people's house to collect money. Join them.
Join.
I know why I'm taking it off you, because I know when we talk about those big English, it will look like okay, they are trying. Let's bring it let's bring it back to our community, because it is very important we know these things.
That's true.
It is very important because you are a team player. Yeah, because that's one of the importance of a community development. You are a team player. But if they don't cooperate, it messes your effort up. It makes you look redundant. It makes you look like you don't even know what you're doing. You get me? So when transformer blow, Tomison, stop laughing.
Funny. You know what? It happened like few weeks ago in my... That is why it is so funny and, relatable and all of that. Like, we have problem with transformer in our area because it rained like 2-3 weeks ago.
Back to back,
and we have problem with it. And somebody came out, and I think the person even saw me that day, and it was like, you know what? I think the transformer is not good. In fact, transformer don't blow. Let me put it that way. You guys don't let me even say 40. Transformer don't blow. So we need to come together. We need to contribute money and so that we can
fix it.
So that we can fix it and all of that. And I said, no problem. I think it was in the night. He told me in the night around 8. And I said, okay, the next morning I'm going to contribute money. They said, no problem. So the next morning, and people like the funny thing is, people actually contributed like sharp because light is very important.
Who doesn't want to have light?
It is very important. Without light, you can't even do anything. Your phone will be low. There won't be water. You can't pump. You can't do anything.
Even if you have visitor, the morale will not be. The morale will be down. Even if you have visitor, you know what I'm talking about. Morale will be down. So let's continue. Morale will be down. Let's go. So I hit the nail in the air, right? Damn. That boy, the nail is heated. Move ahead.
It's daddy swag now. Expect the unexpected.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
You know what I'm saying? All right, so we contributed money, and funny thing is, they couldn't, fix it because they said the money was not enough. So they decided to, go
that happens all the time. They have to go back and start taking, maybe recollecting, maybe 100 or 200 to add to it.
They had to go to NEPA office to, see them to say, you know what, I think we also need extra pole, this one, that one. And the person that wanted to do it now came out the next morning and he was, shouting, like, he stood it, like, I was actually watching him from my window. I was inside, I didn't go out, I didn't step out. And he was saying that it's annoying when people don't come out to, like, work together to make this thing work. It's looking as if I'm the only one. I'm even a tenant here. Landlords are not coming out. Nobody's coming out. Yeah, you guys contributed money, fine, but your money will not do the work for you. You need to come out. We need manpower to make this thing work. So if I'm the only one, they won't even take me serious when I get there. So I need people to follow me. So it's a collective something. Let's come together and make this work. So like he complained, and funny thing that I actually went out like a few minutes later to like also, okay, this is affecting me also.
Let's come together. That's the essence.
Exactly. So like we all came out and they had to like select few people to go to the office to like tell them that this is what is going on so they can pay attention. And trust me, it worked. So imagine he was the only one that, went to like talk to them. They won't even take him serious. Like, you're talking community and you are the only one here. So it's not even serious. When you guys are serious, you will come. So when they saw the number, they said that, oh, this is really important. Then we need to address it. Within few days, everything was fixed and everything is good. Imagine it was just one person who will still not have light. This is just to show the importance of community and also volunteerism.
You said something when he went alone. If he had gone alone, right, they'll say it's a community thing and you're the one here. How come? It doesn't make sense. Now let's relate it to something that happened some time back again. A set of boys, was terrorizing a particular place in Lagos, and somebody went to the police station to complain that this thing has been happening over time, and these boys have been taking money from us. As a matter of fact, they robbed me last night. Do you know what the police told the person? Police said, it's never serious now. If it's serious, nobody will complain. Real life scenario, real life story. Do you know what happened? When he brought the case up at the community meeting, maybe the compound meeting first off, the guy who was in the compound took it up by himself to say, okay, I think I get where you're coming from. Let's go to the station. They went again, the both of them. They said, no. Police didn't outrightly tell them that both of you cannot be condemning what's going on in the community. They just took their statement and told them, we'll work on it. When the other street in that same estate went to report, I think 2 other streets reported, we started seeing police van everywhere. What am I trying to say? When you cooperate to do things in your community, it brings out the best. It keeps you safe, it keeps you secure, it makes things simple and sweet for you. Working together, community development is more or less a team work thing, project management thing. Like, okay, we are in this together. Where do I come in? What do I do? How do I salvage the situation? All right, maybe outsource a role for me, and I'll play this role. Before you know, we got everything done, down from security to police vans, down to making light available at where light is supposed to be. No dark corners anymore in the estate. And you can tell that all that side robbery or thievery, everything stopped overnight. Because we had close to 5 police vans from different spots and all that, because the complaints was too much. They burgle people's shop, they break into people's compound, they were stealing generators, and that back then there was no light in the area. Not like now that, okay, now people are using prepaid meter, so if you keep the light, you're the one losing. You get me now? So people are using prepaid meter. So if never wants to maybe keep the light to themselves, hello, fuel is expensive, so we'll all embrace darkness. But what I'm trying to say is, it is important. It's important to cooperate in your community. It won't take anything from you, for heaven's sakes. It won't break a sweat from you to say, hey, people are doing this. Okay, I'm out now. What do I do? How do I contribute? What's my role? How do I play? You get me? Then again, that's a different thing. Importance of community development. It helps you know things.
True.
You'll be shocked to know when you sit with people, the conversation you guys will have. Take, for example, while they are fixing your transformer, you guys are there having conversations. Exactly. You get more information about your community.
It brings closeness, unity and everything, in the community and not because, okay, they are fixing maybe the pole or borehole or anything, and you guys are there just gisting, that is where you hear like life experience from people way older than you, like
and
your elders. Yes, you can connect. You don't know what the next person has that you've been looking for, but that little time that you guys are spending together to fix
you
something
will know.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Princess. I'm into organic cream. My name is Tommy Sin. I buy organic cream. Haven't we connect?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing now?
Yeah.
Well, no. This is sarcasm. What is it? I just gave an example.
So true.
Hi, I'm Princess. I sell organic cream.
Yeah.
I'm Tommy Sin. I buy organic cream.
Right.
And I don't connect.
That's business. No, like I'm just.
You want to make me look bad because I mentioned Princess. You want to make me look bad.
I'm not making you look bad, but I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah?
I'm just saying it's important to come out.
That's true.
Don't start ranking shoulders.
Yeah.
It's important to cooperate. It is very important. You get to know things about your neighbor. You get to know things about your community. You get to know what having antecedents of your environment is very important because you will know where not to go and what not to do. You will know the compound. I remember one time our pumping machine got bad, and the next compound that has a tap right in front, like outside. But because I just got to the area, I've not even gone back my street or past that street. I was going down to get water, not knowing that there's a tap just by my side. Like,
you just connect sharp.
I could even buy a hose. It was the landlord who even said, "My friend, you don't get hose. All this shakara one that they do, buy hose, connect them to your drum." I was shocked when the woman said so because it wasn't far. Do you know how close it was for the house to say, buy a hose, plug it and go to your room and sit down and you fill your drum and all that. And I'm like, wow. And I've been buying water for like 5 days.
That's a very nice neighbor. In fact, that's a very nice, because some other persons will not even care about you. They will just feel, okay. And some people, without you guys talking or something, they will just conclude that this person is proud, this person is not nice. Get to know the person first.
Inferiority complex.
Maybe you get
inferiority complex or insecurity. Because I know a lot of persons are, I don't like her. I don't like him.
Why?
We are not on the same level. What has his level got to do with you living together with this person? The fact that you find yourself in that community, you guys are, I'm not saying you guys are the same, but you guys are one, you know? The fact that, and it's always very, 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 very synonymous with women. Women, I'm not her mate. I'm not her mate. I'm not her mate. We're not the same. You're not the same. And the day you need this person's help and this person's look at you like, okay, we're not the same because you're already showing me that we're not the same. I will not help you. And you'll be like, he's a bad person. But you did not show that I want to be a team player. I want to be a community person. We are in this together. You didn't let me know that. You get me? So I think we should be a team player. Your community is very important. I know why I'm saying this. We've mentioned almost everything that you need in your community to move on or to stay available in your community. But don't forget, you need your neighbor someday.
That's true. I mean, the importance of community development, it can even help you. It can help you develop new skills that you don't know you ever had. Yeah, there's just something about you that maybe it's just that community that will just open your eyes to see, oh, I even know how to do this.
Yeah, patronize me.
All right, guys, let's go on this break, and when we come back, we continue the show. Don't go nowhere.
Welcome back to Still the Morning Mix, and we've been talking about community development. Yes, this is that time where we get to talk about how individuals can get involved to make positive impact in their community. It is no other than Kakpale. Because I know the only thing that is making people sometimes goof is either inferiority complex, insecurity, pride, and pride.
Yeah.
Nothing other than that. Pride, inferiority complex, pride, and insecurity.
That's true. I mean, if you're in a community, if you're in a space, just make sure you get involved in anything that is happening in that community. I mean, you can just start by, identifying the needs, identify the problem in that community.
Know your neighbor.
Even if you're saying, oh, I'm bigger than them, thank God, it means you are rich among all of them, then identify what is missing, what is, what the problem in that community. Is it road? Is it lack of electricity? Is it lack of water? then you can now contribute. You know what? Okay, this is what is going on in this community. I noticed we don't have good roads and we have cars. Yeah, you guys might not be financially, like buoyant, like.
But me that is blessed, this is what I can afford.
This is the time for you to show your money. Yeah, even if you are proud and you're saying, oh, I have the money. We are not on the same level. We are not in the same class. Okay, let it make sense. Let it be useful. You get. So bring your money. Let them use it and fix the road because
it sound like calm down.
No, now you know how you say. You know how you put it. You just tell them that you notice that the road is actually not good yet.
For example.
So let's look at how much we need to like contribute to fix the road. If they now say, okay, this is the budget, maybe so amount. All right, how much are we contributing? I'm willing to drop this amount so that we can have good road. You get, so that we can move freely and everything will be fine. So that is you making your money count and everything, show that okay, they will even respect you more because we have Babalaye in our midst and he's actually contributing.
That's why I said it's either dirty pride, inferiority complex, or insecurity. You think you're bigger or better than the next man, but what is showing or what is significant about you? What makes you? What is that thing that makes the next man see that you're better? Being the bigger man, it's playing the bigger role.
Right, exactly.
To be the bigger person, you have to play the bigger role, however you choose to see it. So I think to first off, know your neighborhood, understand your neighborhood, know how it works. Some persons don't even know that every month they collect or they pay 1,000 naira for security levy. Some people don't even know that every month we pay 200 naira for security levy. Most especially in Lagos or in Nigeria these days, when you have a community, there is always that one, there is always a guard at every community. We pay that guard, or we pay those guards rather. And how do we pay it? If you live in an estate, I'm a big man. Yes, and my house is the finest, but you don't know that you will pay security fee. Now, if you're too big to do that, who do you want to go and pay it to? Is it the smaller person who sees you like, oh, you're too arrogant? There won't be peace. You will always have issues. You get me? Cash only. When I mean cash only, I mean for those who doesn't understand Yoruba, put your pride down. Let your muscle come down. All right, calm down. Leave all that pride. There's no pride in feeling too big amongst your neighbors. There's no pride in all that. Except if you are disrespectful, but I wouldn't encourage you to, go that route. But there's no pride in that. Understand how your community works. Know what is obtainable. Don't lie to yourself. The aspect of, being, maybe you feel the insecurity aspect. I think you can deal with it by going to actually know what is actually happening, other than sitting in your house and just assuming.
Some will even tell you, oh, I have a gate man, so I don't even care about the estate security, the estate gate. But you are forgetting, or you are forgetting that before they even get to your gate,
they can even go outside.
Yes.
You don't need to come to
Once you leave your gate and you're on your streets, anybody can just attack you because
they can rob you outside.
Your
they don't need to come to your gate. They can rob you outside. But that having said that, but I think it's very important to kill your pride. It's very important to throw away your, what's it called, inferiority complex. It's very important to do that. I know it's not easy, but you have to learn to do it. If not for yourself, but for your children. I know some very single people who'll be like, here's my hotel. Like, they call it a hotel because that's where they come, sleep, and get out.
Yeah, the next I'm up very early. I'm not
even always around.
So why should I care about what's going on?
Even on weekends, you catch me only on Sundays. That mentality is called weak mentality, because you don't need to stay at a place for 100 years before anything bad comes to happen there.
Imagine that is the more reason why you should even pay attention to your community, because you're always not home. So anybody can just break in because they know that this person is not home, this person cannot be around like this point, so they can just plan on how to attack you, rob you, and you come home the next morning or the next day and everything is gone. So imagine it's a community where you contribute. Trust me, even if you're not home, you'll see people that, they know that if somebody just, is just moving somehow around your, vicinity or something, they'll be like, hey, what are you looking for? This person is not around. This person so what are you doing
what
there?
Are you doing
Are
there?
you connected to this person? They might even call you to say, okay, there is this person, close to your door.
Do you buy organic cream? The organic cream seller is around there, or should we I know what I'm saying. I didn't mention name. I didn't mention name. Because she has attacked me. She has attacked me physically. I'm not reporting it, but she attacked me physically. You can look at, there's bruises on my face. She attacked me physically, you know, and I don't want any problem. My pride is down. My pride is down. You understand? So I don't talk about anything. So moving on. All right, it's still the morning mix. Yes, it's still the morning mix. Tommy, stop looking at me for heaven's sakes. We're talking about being a team player, all right? Being a team player in your community. We've identified the fact that pride will make you miss your way. That's true. We have identified the fact that, what was it called? Know the problem. Exactly. Identify the problem of your community. Yeah. Then do away with inferiority complex. Love your neighbors. You can't be too big for your community. That's true. You can never be too big for your community.
Another thing is, I feel you should, you know, if it's fundraising, if you think it's just, you know, to give them money, even if your time. Another way you can get involved in community development is, you know, giving your time. We know that time is very important. You have to like go to work and all of that, but when you can just make 5 minutes, you can just give them 5 minutes or few minutes to say, you know what, I can still stay around and, you know, get involved and pay attention. Let's talk about community. Let's have a meeting and, you know, address the problem we're facing in this community. You can just give them your time, even if you don't have the money, even if you're not the richest. Time is everything. So if you take out time and talk about the problem you're facing in that community, I mean, people will really appreciate it because you are making yourself available. You know what to address the problem.
There are some bros that they will not give one.
It's just 5 minutes.
But they'll follow you to all the NEPA office.
That is you giving us 5 minutes out of your time.
It's not, they will give you the full day. They don't have 1 naira to give you, but they'll follow you to the whole office. I remember one time when Flood was giving us issue, you know, this brother will not drop 1 naira, but he knows all the aboki that will come and pack the gutter. Wow. He will not drop 1 naira. Early morning, but he will not drop 1 naira.
People don't even remember that you're not contributing.
That's what I'm saying. It's only me that will call him like, what's going on, bro Fred?
Drop your own money.
You have not paid. Are you the only audio man that will not pay? Bro Fred, you have not paid. Wow. Drop your money, bro Fred. You have not paid. We know you know all the aboki that will dig all the gutter. But drop your money. Are you getting me now? All right, it's still the morning mix, and we've been talking about community development and understanding what it means to be a team player in a community and all that. That's what we've been discussing. And we identify that it is always good to, you know, do away with pride, do away with all sorts of, you know, insecurity and inferiority complex, because that's one thing that is actually killing people from relating with their neighbors. That's one thing that is actually destroying people from relating with their neighbors. You see a man or a woman saying, I'm bigger than this now. Come on now. I'm too big. I'm too influential than all this. And you live in that same community. How does that make sense to you? Please, we need to do away with all that, etc., etc., etc.
That is true. I mean, we've mentioned almost everything here. So if you even have something to say, you know, you can always drop the comments here. We already talked about identifying the problem. You can also volunteer. If you know that we even said something like that now.
Volunteering.
If you know that, volunteering. If you know
Fred,
that,
he would know the aboki. He will volunteer to go and call the aboki. He will leave all the audio.
You know you have the connect. You have the
Fred will leave all the audio and Egbon Adugo. So even Egbon Adugo.
Now I'm just saying, Egbon Adugo, they tend to, like, you know, volunteer before you know it. Once.
Tommy, where do you live?
No, I'm just saying. We're talking community now. Definitely, you will know these people. Like, if I leave my house and I'm saying, you know, I'm going out, these people will always come to me. Mama, this one, that one. So definitely, you can't just chase them away, or you can't just say, why are you talking? So you just, you know, relate to them, like just talk, greet, and everybody will be fine. Imagine you're just raising shoulder. These guys can still attack you. So you need to just like you said, so that everybody can live happily ever after.
All right, everybody can live happily ever. What did you say? Happily ever after? Don't be sing. What's going on? You're in love. All right, we take a short break. When we come back, the show continues, but we like to go and see the weatherman because it is very important. I hope you're taking care of your drainage systems. It is the raining season. We'll be right back. All right, this is where we say thank you for being a part of the show. Follow me on all socials, on Thread, even The Real Daddy Swag, at The Real Daddy Swag. even if the organic cream is still remaining, use your hand to corroro everything. Keep it in a nylon bag. Take it home. Are you getting me? Don't let them deceive you. Childishly, you have spent your money. Childishly, you take it back. Are you getting me? Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day.
Alright guys, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is still Morning Mix and you have missed a lot. Yes, because we've been talking community development and also volunteerism, right? We talked about how you can be useful to your community, how you can, volunteer, how you can raise funds, how you can be part of your community and not say, you know what, my community, that's their problem and everything. So now let's just move straight to what's trending. I mean, let's talk sweet gist because I know, like, Eric is already, waiting for me to, like, just drop the topic first before he comes.
You see the seriousness,
but I'm
right?
just still going to tell you the topic. The topic is, where do women get the money? Like, ladies get the money they use to fund their boyfriends. Yes, where? I mean, you see a lady, working very hard and she is spending on her boyfriend that is not financially stable at that point. So where do they get money from? We know that ladies are working here, so it might be maybe from their 9 to 5, or they have other side. Don't even look at me. Or they have. You don't know that women are working very hard. They have side hustles. You get. So the problem is when they fund these guys finish and the guys are now rich, then the next thing they leave the girls. That is when they will not think that, you know what, you are not really my standard. We are not on the same level. They look for another girl outside and they will be saying, I think when we go out together, you're going to add to my rates, you're going to add to my standard and everything. You forgotten that when you had nothing, that girl was with you. She was giving you her money. Maybe she's earning 150. She was giving you 100k inside that 150. Or even
and she was
more.
trekking to work.
She was cooking for you. No, she will not trek now.
Now she will give you 100k now. She will not owe 50k, abi.
Yeah, that's.
She will not be trekking to work. She will not be buying flour. She will be buying nylon bag to wear.
What?
She will be wearing nylon bag. She will be wearing flour. She will not buy clothes for herself.
No, she will buy. Remember,
is that a 150 job that is funding her?
So she has other side.
The other side also, like organic cream. She makes organic cream. She sells organic cream. You understand? So she doesn't do anything wrong. She has salary. She sells organic cream, and she will sell it to you, and she will not make money. If women can be truthful, you have a broke boyfriend, and you are cheating on the boy to have money to give this same boyfriend of yours. And if women can be truthful to say that,
I'm gonna cut you there. It is not that she was not cheating. She was just helping the guy out. Like, why will you just conclude that she was cheating? The fact that, okay, she was just trying to, help you. Maybe that point you were broke. You didn't have much. So she working hard and making sure she has enough for you to be okay. Now you are saying, oh, then definitely she's cheating. No, it doesn't work like that way, because you know what? Ladies tend to multitask, right? When they have they have their 9 to 5. They have their 9 to 5 here. They have maybe side hustles. Maybe they are selling something online, or maybe they have rich uncles or aunt or parents there. So I think there is nothing bad in helping the guy out at that point. But you don't have to now conclude and say, you know what, I think you were cheating on me when you were giving me order. You can't just jump. Yes, no, you can't just jump and
they
say.
They have rich uncle.
Yes,
they are selling something online.
Or they have friends.
How many organic cream can you sell?
It's not about organic cream.
Calm down. Is it not all those people that used to go and hey, how do I call it now? Retail seller. You will not post somebody's shoe. The shop is on the island. You now. So it's all that money that you used to sponsor the boyfriend. Okay, let's look at. Don't me saying the lady was cheating. Simple and short. Listen, you cannot tell me, wait now. This is what you're doing here. This is what girls do here. Okay. They are saying they will serve the devil to go and make the pastor rich. That's what people are doing.
That's not what we're doing.
Wait. You will do blood money to go and build church.
Wait.
That's what you're doing.
Okay. Let's say, she did that. Will you still leave her because she
babe, no. Do you know what you're doing? That's like go serving the devil, getting money to go and build a church.
Okay, let's say that was what happened. Will you still break up with the girl?
She go.
You will not.
Why she will not?
You can't, because she did it because of you. This is okay. Let's say.
Wait.
Okay.
If we get agreement of which Eric Lemibe, that is swag, number 1, Chief, Odogu 1, Billy, King of Swag, Ezomu 1. Number one,
Okay.
we never subscribe to. Say, me and you go get agreement, say you go knock one man. Why you go do one?
This one you don't know.
Wait,
you don't know.
Now the reason why you go.
You don't know.
Now the reason why you go. No.
I'm just saying.
No go do a shower for man. No wait. No do a shower for man. Now mumu na that get big. Now mumu that get. Hear me well, oh. No do a shower for man, oh. No go knock person papa for another person pikin, oh. Because the boy if he no get brain, if he say na come na in the head, he go. No, even why would they do this kind of thing now? Why now?
Yeah, let's look at.
Not try am. You will go.
Why are you taking it personal?
Because I know where this thing ends. I know how it ends. I've seen nonsense. I've seen people come out to talk about things, and do you know how damaging this thing can be? Do you know how mental? Wait. There's nothing to call it. See, people will go mad for this nonsense. Like people will go insane for it. I've seen a girl run mad because after all she did for this guy, we felt she was working because she had a 9 to 5. She works with a bank, one of the richest banks, so to speak. You know, after this guy had been trained, this guy got this course, went to PTI, Warri. The guy now works in one of these big oil companies. You know, and one morning the guy just woke up and said, "See, I know you did all this. I have receipt of all the nonsense you did. All your text messages, all your calls." The guy started talking. She was shocked. She was like, "So you know all along?" He said, "Yes. Here is 20 million. This is where we draw the line. Thank you for all you did." She didn't get herself up. I'm sorry, I'm tempted to mention name.
Yeah.
She's not even herself up until today.
Wow. Okay, now let's just use that as an example. That means the girl was with him when he was broke.
Hey.
When he had nothing.
The guy couldn't even afford a singlet.
So why is it that some guys when they are now made, they will now go and they will leave the girl that was with them when they were broke and look for another person.
If you make me with legit money, your hustle, your strength, your pain, your strife, and I walk away, nature will not even forgive me. At
times, you know that the karma might not even.
That's what I'm saying. But in this level where you guys go knock somebody else, then come bring the money to me, and you're telling me, if you hustle legit, if you hustle legit,
we still have guys that she was.
That's what I'm saying. Posterity will judge such person. There is nothing, you can't escape it because you can't take people's sweat for granted. Posterity will always come back knocking.
Why do guys do
that? See, listen, there are things ladies should also know. Some boys will always be boys. No matter what you do. Even with their age, they'll always be boys. While some people will be men. Even in their 20s, they are grown. They understand. They can think. They know where they're heading. You understand? And I'm standing here to say, respect that boy who tells you, you know something, let's not go beyond this. All right? Not because I hate you, but because it won't work. And you be like, your mom is changing your mind. It's because you've seen another girl. The moment he tells you, let's not go beyond this, please, I know it hurts. Pack your bag, just go.
But why didn't he say
But don't stay with that guy that will say, because you are doing this for me.
He has wasted our time now.
That's what I'm saying.
But why didn't he mention that
kind of person?
But you might not know.
Why would you know?
Maybe he didn't say. Maybe he was just, I love you, like there is nothing that will happen and anything.
Sweetheart, always reading between the lines. The truth is always evident. Be emotionally intelligent. Don't let your emotion drive you blind. You have to be emotionally intelligent. Guys, when you're spending your money for a girl, just like you're taking this girl to school, you're paying her school fees, you will know if the girl will leave you or not. It is glaring. Yes, you will know.
But some will say, okay, man, she will change. Maybe it's just time and everything.
Nah lie. Nah lie. You can't force a dead horse to drink water. Nah lie.
All right, okay. You mentioned something that, we have guys that tend to like spend on ladies. You buy them gifts. You might sponsor their education and all of that. Why is it that if let's say some guys get they tend to buy gifts for their girlfriends, and when they now break up, they'll now go and meet the girl and say, you know what, everything I bought for you, the car, the house, the phone, give me back and leave. Why? You guys dated, you guys were in love, so anything you gave her,
dating is not a business, it's not an investment. It's not an investment. You need to get something clear. Dating is not a business. It's not an investment. And you see the delusion. It's not childish.
It is very childish. Why will you say, okay, I bought...
Business don't over.
It is not business. It is not a business. It was not a business. You guys were in love. You guys bought you literally bought all of those stuff for her because you loved her.
Are you done?
You love her.
Give me my hair. Behave well. Are you done? Behave well. I cannot be spending money on you. I cannot be taking care of you. You're behaving like a scallywa. You're behaving like a nitwit.
You are not in love with her.
No lie. No. When I'm spending my money on you, when I'm taking care of you, you behave well. You behave well, my friend. You behave well.
But it's not everybody that you date that you end up marrying.
That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why you need to give it to me.
When you
so I will not go and give it to somebody who will not stay. Are you getting me now?
No. That's not, because that's like you passing the mantle to the next person. If you're
what do you think it is before?
You buy something fresh. If I'm your new girlfriend, trust me, I will not collect the...
You will not inherit anything in a relationship. Sorry, you will not. I'm sorry. I know, right? I'm cute, right? I know, but you will not. Give me back.
Nah,
give me back.
Trust me.
Even the organic cream I bought for you, if it's still remaining, I will take it. I know what I'm saying now. If I buy you big jar of organic cream, if it's still remaining, I will take it away from you.
Eric, that act is childish. Let's just...
I will be... It's my money. Childishly spending the money, right? Childishly taking the money back.
Wow. Guys,
you are not an alarm.
Avoid somebody like Eric. Trust me, don't even date him.
You are not an alarm. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. You are not an ambulance.
Alright guys, on these notes, we have to say bye-bye. We don't want to go, but we have to go. I am sure you enjoyed every bit of the show today. Yeah, so we have to go. Don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram. You can also follow me on Instagram at Tomisi_Samson. If you miss our episode, you can always catch up on YouTube.
Yes, my name is Eric Lemi. They call me the daddy with the swag. Don't forget to follow me on all socials, even on Thread. Yes, the Real Daddy Swag. Letter D, Real Daddy Swag. Take it back, it's your own. Childishly, you bought it. Childishly, you shall take. Even if it's organic cream, take the remaining one. Use your hand to scoop it.
Don't.
Put it in a nylon bag. Throw the reason for her and let's go. Do have yourself a wonderful day. Bye.